Welcome back to Chefing with Shane. Today we're making a delicious honey pepper chicken recipe. Guys, when I'm in a pinch, what I like to go to is chicken. And chicken, what to make with chicken. Now you can pan sear chicken, you can do this, you can do that. I love to just make simple pasta dishes with my chicken. Now guys, this one's super simple. You don't even have to cut up veggies, guys. It is just bam, bam, little this, little that. And we're gonna go through it and I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. Let's get into it. All we're doing here is I got a large pot filled up with water. We're gonna get this water boiling. We're gonna throw in our pasta. We're using penne today. You can use any pasta you would like. Okay, maybe I lied. I didn't remember, but you gotta chop up some garlic. You need about 1 tablespoon. You can use garlic in a pinch, but I always recommend chop up some fresh garlic. And then, you know, your hands will smell great for the next day as well. Just mince that garlic up nice and fine. And that's the only prep work that we need to do. Okay, now that we have that garlic all nice and finely minced up, we're gonna go ahead in a large pan with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're gonna go in our pan with 3 chicken breasts. Don't you think I forgot to season this chicken? We're gonna go in there with some onion powder, garlic powder. I don't have exact measurements here, guys, but just season it, don't under season it. I'm sure you guys have seasoned stuff before. And we're gonna go in with salt, pepper, paprika. And we're gonna do the other side as well. As our water is now boiling, we're gonna go in there with a 16-ounce box of penne pasta. Always salt your pasta water and just follow the directions on the box for how long to cook these. My box says 10 to 12 minutes until al dente. Just gonna set this chicken aside and we're gonna work on making this sauce. At this point, we are going to turn the heat down just a tad, a little bit below medium. We're gonna let 1 tablespoon of butter melt. And we're also gonna add in that tablespoon of garlic. I'm using 4 cloves here. And you're just gonna scrape off this fond. All that flavor in there from the chicken. And we're just gonna let this garlic saute for about 2 minutes. Let it get nice and fragrant. And we'll start building up this sauce. It's a good time to add in about 2 tablespoons worth of honey. Add a nice sweetness to the dish, along with 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Gonna mix that around. Give that a minute or 2. That honey is gonna caramelize up. And I know it seems like a lot of pepper, but we're gonna throw in a cup of heavy cream and it's gonna dilute that out. So like I said, give that a minute or 2. Let that honey caramelize. At this point, we're gonna go in with our 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna get that nice and incorporated. And we're gonna let this get up to a simmer, start bubbling, and cook up for about 4 to 5 minutes. And I'm gonna get my chicken ready. Noodles are almost done, and it's pretty much ready at this point. Now we're gonna add in that chicken, even get more of that flavor in there. It's been cooking up for probably 6-7 minutes as I was cutting up that chicken. Just gonna get that stuff coated. Now at this point, we're just gonna go ahead and add that pasta. Recipe calls for 12 ounces. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm not even gonna add in all that pasta. That's 16, so we're just gonna do 12 like the recipe says. And we're just gonna mix that all together. And this is gonna be one of those meals that's gonna be best enjoyed like fresh. Probably not gonna want to you know, have this the next day for leftovers. I mean, it might be good as leftovers, but I wouldn't make it as a meal prep dish because the sauce, there's not that much of it. And a tendency is with meals like this is the noodles are gonna get really dry the next day because you just don't have much sauce. So if you ever plan on meal prepping a pasta, a tip is always to just make more sauce, you know, because you don't want a dry pasta. And so this is perfect. They're nice and coated. They look great. And we're gonna plate these up. We're gonna try this out. Guys, I don't know how, but I almost forgot. Half cup of grated Parmesan goes in there as well. And you can add that before you go ahead and add in the chicken and the noodles. Let it kind of melt up with the heavy cream and the sauce. But lastly, 1/2 cup of Parmesan. Now you can grate it fresh, you can use the little can. Always better to grate fresh, but I understand not everyone has the resources or the time. So, but that looks perfect. Take a look at that. That looks absolutely delicious. Let's try it out. Guys, this one smells great, looks great. Easy, simple dish, didn't take very long to make. Wow. That is the perfect dish. The sweetness from the honey with the contrast of the pepper, it just has a nice kick to it, but you get that sweetness first and then you have that nice ongoing taste of that Parmesan cheese. This recipe is amazing. Super simple, quick and easy, nice meal, throw together during the week, 30 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys check out the rest of my videos, guys. Plenty on the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.